Gardening's in my blood.
Yes, proper in
Yeah.
Meet Callum Philpott, exotic and unusual plant expert, collector and grower. You might think at his tender age he's a new kid on the block, but you can find internet references going back to 2012 of him creating an exotic paradise in his nan's garden whilst he was just 13 years old. Still on the same patch of land near Ramsgate, coastal Kent, some 12 years later, Callum's garden has well and truly blossomed. He's packed loads in, and today he's given us the tour.
Slowly, over time, done more and more of the garden and turned it into a bit of a jungle.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I'm interested to see the size of the garden. I read on the internet that it's small.
It is quite small. It's not massive.
Yeah, I think that's fine, Ben.
Yeah.
No judgments when I say it's quite small. But how much can you pack in?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. No, the actual size of it as such, I've never really measured it. But yeah, come up through here, round into the jungle. So obviously we've got things here.
I'm sure you know this, but John Seaman's very influenced by Will Giles.
Yeah.
He
said that I think that's what inspired him as well, really. Will's garden. Yeah, tree fern here, the old Dixonia antarctica, ladybird. This is an orcuba.
Oh, but nicer than the normal.
Yeah,
yes.
Much nicer. It's Himalaica subspecies Delicophila.
Oh wow!
Really nice. It's got the spotting on the leaf.
I like
but it's a lot more subtle.
Nice, and it looks a bit more like a cannabis plant.
It does a little more like the long serrated.
And a bit less like what you would see.
They've got loads of Scheffleras. I mean, there's one there. That's Edward Needham's form, and I've got another Schefflera down there.
Oh yeah.
So quite a few things. That's like a Pittosporum. That's Pittosporum. No. What's it called? Ilicoides or something? The label's on there. Ilicoides angustifolium.
Oh, where'd you get that then?
Krug Farm.
Oh, right.
I've never been down there. I just made order.
If you did.
If I did,
I'd be a massive celebrity.
If I did go down there, I don't think I have the money for it. Yeah, I actually moved it. It's the same one, yeah, but it was down there. But because it was like right near the path, and my man gets Tesco's delivery, and the delivery people couldn't get the stuff through, so I've had to move it back here now. But I think it looks nice.
It's funny you should say that because I noticed because it was next to something.
Yes.
And now, it's not.
No, it's not next to that.
You had two little patches.
No, it's just the one. That's part of the good idea of like having plants in pots is you can just move them around.
Yeah.
So that's the little nursery greenhouse bit where I do all the prop. Yeah. Oh, this is starting to flower now. So even in the small garden, things just like they surprise me because I haven't even noticed this. I've seen it budding, and now one's just opened today. That's really nice. That's a Senna corimbosa from Argentina. But they say this isn't supposed to be that hardy, but it survived. Last winter was fine, and yeah, it's come up to flower. Hopefully, should get through the next winter. Yeah, so the flowers here year round because a lot of the plants they're sort of southern hemisphere, so their seasons are back to front from our seasons.
Yeah.
And because we are quite mild here, we don't get the frost too early in the season, so it gives things a lot of chance to flower late if that's what they want to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's good actually.
Yeah, we've got the insect here. This is one from Mike Clifford. This is Strobilanthes mastercii, and they didn't know actually what species it was until a few years back, and then they said they're cutting it off the queue, and I managed to work out what species it was. But yeah, when I got it, it was just species Yunnan. Then he posted up and said, anyone I've given Yunnan to, it's actually mastercii. So yeah, so I've actually got two plants. We've got one down there in the pot, and then this one I've put in the ground.
So is that something that you bought from him?
I traded it. It was a trade. It was a swap for another little plant that I had. Yeah, the Brassioopsis. Yeah, that's great.
That's gorgeous.
It's done with cola. That's 2 winters now, I think, in the ground. Nice. So it's not too bad.
So are you just risking it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Put it in.
Put it in.
If it survives, it survives. If it doesn't, you buy something else.
Pretty much. Oh, this has started flowering. That's really nice.
Oh wow.
Impassions Flanaganii.
Gosh, you're good with the names,
I believe it's from Africa, I think.
Do you ever verify the pronunciation of the name? That's a slightly weird question. Or do you just go with your gut?
I go with my gut. I sort of, yeah, I don't know. I was always brought up with Latin names of plants. That's what my nan used to obviously,
Oh,
you
she
know.
used them?
Yeah, she used them. Yeah, I mean, she was like head of the local horticultural society and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, gardening's in my blood.
Yes, proper in
Yeah.
your blood. Okay.
Yeah, I just grew up with using Latin names. So when people use common names, it actually throws me off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
You think,
Don't
oh,
necessarily
what's a
want-
monkey flower? You go, and you go, oh yeah, mimulus. Yeah, of course. But yeah, you don't. It just confuses me. But yeah.
It's in his blood. Cool.
Yeah. Got the Manny Hot here,
Oh yeah.
which is actually, it has flowered, it has budded. There's no flowers open today, but it's got a few buds on it.
Oh, I see. Who did you get this from?
I think it's Desert Jungle. Get quite a bit from them.
Yeah.
I've been to the Desert Jungle. I think they had a stand.
Oh, it was. You're right. It was at the Roehampton.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Sorry, my mistake.
That was it. They had a stand there. I've never. Yeah, I think they're over in. Where are they? I painted that. That's only recently been painted actually. I've done that back in March, I think. It was brown, but it was all peeling off. Just go black. It looks nice. Yeah, it picks up the plants, doesn't it?
Yeah. Totally does. So also an insect there.
Yeah, so that one over there is Morellii, and that one is Montbelliardii. So it's a little bit of a different variety. It's got more of a thin kind of leaf, which is why I quite like it in a pot because it's a bit more, I don't know, thin and upright, and it can stick through all these. Everything in here is in pots. This whole area is just pots.
Oh wow! Okay.
And it's not that much watering really.
Yeah.
They're all together, which helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm saying the Brugmansia is not in flower today. It's a little bud just starting to break at the back, but it just comes in flushes. You get one whole load of flowers from it, then nothing, then another whole load of flowers.
We can see the evidence.
Yeah.
Like there's a dry, shriveled one.
There's a load, all these buds. It's just going to come out for another flush. It's going to be great, but it's
Cool. And how long did it take them to get to that height? I heard they're quite fast.
Yeah, they are pretty fast. They don't take long.
Okay.
Not really. So I've had that plant for quite a few years, but I would see cut it back and just goes in the garage in the winter. Just dry store it, let it go dormant, and then bring it out. I did start that one off in the greenhouse in spring, just getting a lot of heat onto it, a lot of feed, a lot of water in it, and it just comes out.
What's this?
It's a fuchsia boliviana.
Oh, actually from Bolivia. Oh.
Yeah. Clues in the name. Yeah, sometimes they do that though, because like, it comes from, what is the one? Oh, one plant that I grow here, and it's from some place, but it doesn't actually come from there. It comes from somewhere next to it.
I always think it's the genus is always the genus, but the last name is they'll say like a hydrangea quercifolia. They'll just say quercifolia because it looks like a quercus, but it's not actually a quercus. So like the second name can be a red herring.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, something that looks like something. Yeah, the Tibicina. I think I'm going to plant that one in the ground next year because after seeing them growing absolutely fine down in Cornwall into quite big bushes, I think it's worth a try here. But it's just in a pot at the moment. Again, just pots of sticking things in places.
Oh yeah, and not even necessarily decorative.
No.
Which doesn't matter because it's completely.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Absolutely. Like going down like that to see it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
little things. Yeah, this is a cool one over here. The Canary Island foxglove. That's actually fading now. It was a lot better about a week or so ago. Hopefully I can get some seed from it actually. It sort of looks like it might be producing some seed pods.
Nice. Have you got just the one then?
Just the one at the moment, yeah.
Do you have to buy just one of stuff because of space constraints?
Yeah, I tend to just buy one or something, but then if I want to get more, yeah, it is space constraints. Yeah,
save the money.
To save the money, yeah, definitely. But yeah, it is also the fact that it's just a small garden, so you don't really need to have a whole massive clump of something to create the impact that you want. And also, I'm a bit of a plant hoarder as well, so why buy 3 of the same thing when I can just buy 3 of different things?
But also, I guess a lot of them, most of them, are quite sizable.
Yeah,
In
they
terms
do. They
of-
do get pretty big. Yeah, quite a
like
few
this
things.
would actually be one of the smallest.
Yeah, one of the
specimens.
smaller things.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that I've got some tiny little plants dotted about. Some
Wow,
really small
forward to
things.
seeing them.
We've got these two greenhouses here. So this one's like the one for mostly cacti and succulents and a few sort of weird bulbs and stuff. Actually, we've got quite a few different little winter bulbs that are just starting to come up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we called it Mickey.
Yeah.
We called it Mickey, yeah. The Apuntia.
Yeah. Everybody would think that was it. It's nice.
And then this house in here is the more sort of tropical house.
Is it? I'm gonna guess they have the Orchid group.
It's a Sathia. It's one called Lunulata, which is, yeah, it comes from Fiji, so it's really tender, so it needs to stay in here.
Ah.
Of all the sort of Sathias I've got, I end up getting the most tender one.
That's cool though,
I liked it, yeah.
Did you get that because it's the most, or one of the most unusual?
Yeah, I went there. This came from Big Plant Nursery. I went down there in February for my birthday. And I had the Medullaris, the black one. And it was really nice, but it was about 150, almost 200 quid. I'm not spending too much on plants, because if it dies, then it's just a waste of money.
Yeah.
But this one was 90, and I thought, wow, that's a bit more affordable. So yeah, I ended up getting this one. But yeah, I loved it. It wasn't nearly as big as this. They're so much faster growing than Dixonias. I
recognise it.
It's a Dendroceras. And it was looking really good, and I put it outside, and the slugs and snails have been constantly eating it all summer long. So it's gone back inside now. It just gets munched.
Is it a common name cabbage?
Yes, cabbage tree or something.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
And it is just like a cabbage. The snake doesn't eat it. I just keep calling it hosta on a stick. This is what it is.
Okay,
it's such a shame because it's a cool plant and it's really rare. But it's just,
Did you buy that, or did you grow it from seed?
I bought it. I can't remember where from. I think it might have been, maybe it was plant base, possibly, maybe. I'm not too sure. I tend to go down there quite a bit. Yes, these are some recent purchases from my trip to Cornwall, and also some. That one came from the Luddingston. That came from Luddingston, and that was all from Mark Davies. It's an orchid, a Silogeny cristata. Yeah. Yeah, it's got these like really fleshy bulbs here.
Oh, yeah.
And it flowered really well back in spring. It's with beautiful white orchid flowers with a yellow bit in the middle.
Yeah.
And these are just the old sort of flower spikes I've just left on.
Ah.
See if you seeds will produce.
As well. Just twist it out if you don't mind. Cool.
Yeah, old sludgy. I'm going to try and get more orchids in here. So the idea for next year is I've got. I'll just kick it over. I've got some little climbers to grow in here. This is a passion flower from the Eden project. And I went to Down House, which was Charles Darwin's house. And they've got a greenhouse there. And up against the wall, they had this like rope trellis. And I really liked it with like climbers growing up. So this back wall here, I want to have a rope trellis with climbers going up. And yeah, I want to get some more orchids for in here. And
you might actually
yeah, they're great. Well, they all got replaced. Yeah, it would actually. Rusty, but nice, definitely. Yeah, we've always had these here. I just replaced them last year because the old ones got quite mouldy. They do get mouldy very quickly, that's the only problem. Try and get the humidity up in here as well for the plants. But yeah, this is a rare one. This is a Cleome, called Cleome gigantea.
That's really
Look at the size of the leaf on that. But yeah, very different to like your sort of bedding plant spider flowers. Yeah.
She's good, like, isn't she? Debs.
Yeah, I just try and go there quite often, and I just always pick out the rarest things. That's it was a philodendron, but they changed it to, I think, Formatophyllum or something.
Oh.
So it's philodendron bipinnatifidum. I've had that for years as well. It has been out. This is the first year it's actually been in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Usually it's been out on the patio, but this year I thought I want some more plants in here. And I just kind of left it in. And it's done quite well for it. In the winter, this just gets completely filled up. The tables will be out. They'll be put in the garage. And literally, when you open the door fully, the door probably only open about that much. And then you just have to walk in, and there would be just plants everywhere. I've only had my license for just about 2 years now.
Okay.
So before that, I was very much reliant on mail order, and then when my dad or my granddad would go out and we'd do something as a family. So yeah, it's great to be able to go off to places and buy plants and come back with carfuls of plants. It's great.
What's this one?
That is an abutilon called Souvenir de Bon, which has got this lovely sort of variegated leaf. See, I'm definitely like a foliage gardener first.
Yeah.
Always look at foliage, and then if the flowers are nice, it's just added bonus, isn't it? This is a plant which is very rare. It's one that I gave John a little cutting of. So this is Setaria parmifolia, Repella pit Wantayin Repella mac. Bit of a mouthful.
It reminds me of sugar beet.
Yeah. Sort of, you get those sort of sugar canes, those purple sugar canes, yeah.
It's a lot smaller.
Yeah, and it's got more of that pink.
It's got more colour to it. Where is it from then? What country do you know?
New Guinea, Papua New Guinea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was discovered, I think it was discovered quite recently, and then yeah, brought into culture. It's not been around for very long at all.
Yeah.
And luckily, I got a plant from this one nursery that was selling it. I was just flicking through it one day, and I saw it on there, and I was like, oh, I must get this plant. So I just ordered it, and luckily I did, because it sold out really quickly. And then the guy who sold it to me, he lost all of his original stock.
Oh my god.
So for a little while, I think I was the only person who was like propagating and selling this plant. But yeah, quite a few people got it now. It's all spread around.
Yeah, but it's good for the. I know it's not as good for the kudos, but it's good for the longevity.
Yeah, yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah.
So now I've got 3 plants. We've got one there, one over there, and then one in the greenhouse. And I've also, I haven't propagated any yet, but I'm going to do some more.
Did you propagate it from its seed then, or did you?
They just split off from the side, so you
right.
get these kind of like side shoots on it.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to tell with this one because it's all grown from the begonia, but yeah, these little side shoots, they can split off. Yeah, and you see they've got roots there.
Yeah. Okay.
And that could just break off and root. But I find the bigger the piece, the harder it is to get to root. They need to be the smaller bits, and then just lots of water, keep them really wet until they've rooted out properly. But yeah, they're quite easy.
There's a nice little arch there.
Yeah.
This is just like a common garden with
So then you're down to the rockery bit, so it changes more from.
Related to a pittosporum with the curly leaf.
This one.
Yeah.
That's the plumbago. There is one little flower just on it. Yeah, and that stays out all winter long. It's completely fine. It's flowered better in the past. A couple of winters ago, it cut completely down to the ground, and it hasn't really come back as great because it needs to have quite woody, older stems for it to flower like reliably in this country.
Yeah.
So it just comes up with a lot of growth, but not really a whole lot of flower. It's a very early nerine.
What does your grandma think then how much of this did she put in, or none? Has it all completely changed over since then?
No, she has a lot of input into it still. Quite a lot of the plants she originally planted, like the wisteria and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all just, and everything that I get, I run through with her a bit. She's a site manager.
Oh, John gave me one of these.
Yeah, they're great.
Aloe, is it? Or what is it?
Yeah, aloe. They've changed the name of it because they split aloe up into different things. But I still call it aloe. It's aloe striatula. Yeah, as far as a hardy aloe goes, there's only a few aloes that are reliably hardy, and that is probably the best one.
I like it because it's got dragony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't look hardy either, at all.
Yeah.
Sephora.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I've got the New Zealand one, right?
Close enough.
Microphylla,
yeah, microphylla. I think you find a lot of that, like plants from the southern hemisphere are all quite, because they all used to be connected into one landmass, Gondwana land.
Oh, sorry.
Gondwana land, the southern.
Pangea.
Pangea split into two, and then Gondwana land was the southern bit, and that's why a lot of the plants are very similar across the sort of southern continents. In fact, this part of the garden I have planted mostly with southern hemisphere shrubs. Oh, yeah. So you've got things like this is a pittosporum from New Zealand. Oh, yeah. Called pittosporum.
Anomaly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got the pseudopanax.
Yeah, actually the nicest specimen of it I've seen. Because every other one that I've seen so far has been really scratchy and just
really.
Like a bundle of sticks.
I've never really pruned it much. It's just grown like this, which is great.
This one's actually got some green on it.
Yeah.
Which helps.
I think he just loves it here so much. But yeah, you've got like Dianella here, obviously the the seed pods were really nice, really bright blue berries on it, but they've just gone over now. I'm just trying to collect the seed from it because it's all some seed that won't be collected. This is a new one. This is a Pavonia from South Africa.
Oh, yeah.
And the flowers, the thing with it doesn't really flower all in one go. It's just like very sporadic little flowers, but they're lovely little yellow flowers. It's a member of the Malvaceae family, and it's supposed to be hardy. Also like the foliage as well, that kind of like leaf that sort of
it's quite cute.
Looks a bit cut off, yeah.
Yeah.
Gloria, which is the lovely like winter flowering shrub. It's all starting to bud up now. This is I think it's a variety called Dusty Pink or something.
Is that with a C?
Yeah, Coorea. The Australian fuchsia. Keep waiting for this to flower. So this is like an Australian iris, Dietes bicolour, but it's not flowered for me yet. But apparently it does take a few years to get it into flowering. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's got to be patient. Yeah. Which I'm not very good at, but you got to try.
This is the only one that I've seen other than in a botanical garden.
Really?
Yeah.
I did have the variegated one, but I lost that one, so I'll just replace it with the plain green. But yeah, obviously the variegated one probably isn't quite as hardy. Yeah. And we're going to have a look at the stuff outside.
Yes.
Yeah, we've do all this. So yeah, the idea for this is it's supposed to be more of like it's a perennial garden with lots of bees and butterflies and whatnot, but also I've mixed in some exotics because it works. It's who I am, and it works. This is lovely. This is a helianthus, like a sunflower. It's called Siliciphonius.
See, again, I see something very similar to this, but it's different because it hasn't got such a thin leaf.
I love it. I just like it for the foliage, and the flowers are great, and the bees like it as well, so it's just a bit of a win-win. What was it? Oh, this is a really cool plant. So this is the type of Scabiosa minoana. Comes from Crete, and it's got obviously these are the flowers here. It's just going over a bit now. There's another little flower there. Then these are the seed pods, and I think they're just as interesting as the flowers, really. It's a shrubby species, quite Mediterranean sort of plant, which is the stuff which it grows well here because here in Thanet we are quite dry.
That doesn't surprise me in a way because it seems to be the further east you go.
Yeah, the drier it is, and yeah, we are pretty dry here.
You know a guy called Toby who goes under Zophian plants?
That's where I got it from.
Oh, it actually reminds me of him because he's quite into like silvery stuff.
Yeah, like those Mediterranean sort of shrubs. Yep. It's lovely. That's grown massive. I bought it back in spring because this whole bed's new, or newish. And the hedging has been here for years. The Nandina was one of the only plants that was kept. The rest of it was all planted early this year.
Wow.
It was like a big rip-out job. There was like a big lilac here that completely overgrown, and yeah, it's full of weeds. So yeah, part of what I did back in the autumn was completely strip it out, and then everything's been planted this spring.
Wow.
So yeah, not too bad for first year of growth, I don't think.
That's a bit of a treat for the neighbours then, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is, you've got the doctor's surgery up there, so people walk up and down here all the time, and they just say how nice it is. They're constantly getting people stopping and
feeling ill and come out
feeling, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. This is something that I've become a bit known for as well. This is a plant called Lepicina salviae. It's a Chilean pitcher sage.
Oh yeah.
Really nice flowers, and it's got this.
Smell?
Yes, it's got like a really weird scented leaf.
Oh yeah, slightly.
I think it smells like toilety, like cleaning products. Like it's a weird smell. I think that originally, I think that originally came from Nullingston. Yeah, it's got the asters actually were one of the things that was kept, or Sympatricum, whatever we call them now. But yeah, when Nan likes them, so they stay. But they're great. Yeah, the bees like them. Which is what it's all about.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Presumably some of these you must have had in there and you just brought them out like that.
No, that came from a client's garden. She was getting rid of it, so I just
good.
took it out. Yeah. It's alright. Free plants are free plants.
Yeah. Are
Too
you a
bad.
freelance gardener or do you work for a company?
No, I work for a company. Oakley Manor.
I haven't heard.
This is a bit of a work in progress, this area. I've started putting some plants in and then got so far with it and then stopped. But the only problem with this is a lot of people like let their dogs walk on it and stuff. So I've got like a little rope fence thing I'm going to put out. So it's going to be fenced off. And then I wouldn't mind planting some better plants on here. But yeah, the idea of this is I want it to be like a bit Beth Chateau-y, like Mediterranean planting and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've put in some agaves and there's a yucca there. We've got some echiums. It's got this lobelia that's quite rare. The labels. Yeah.
Yeah, when you look at these, and this isn't meant as an insult at all, but it could be funded by the council.
Yeah.
And actually, that is an insult.
It is a bit of an insult.
But what I mean is that it's like I can tell there's money, like I can tell there's money being spent on it. If you know what I mean. So then it's rude that people would just come along and let their dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well,
Oh yeah, it's all going to get fenced off, and it'll look better than it's been run by the council. You know, I'm trying to get some nice grasses in here for a nice bit of like movement and some sort of other little Mediterranean shrubs and stuff.
it already has a Mediterranean, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just the gravel really. But
But then also like that
yeah.
And then also like the colours, quite the light colours and so on as well.
That's a weed. I'm not really that anal with weeds and stuff, like things grow and whatnot. It's like this stuff here, you've probably seen it everywhere, that yellow corydalus, it just grows everywhere. And there's some here, there's some back there. But it's nice enough.
It's nice enough.
Yeah, it fills a gap, and then when you don't want it somewhere, you just remove it, plant something else there. If you come into the garden in sort of June, there's these little red bulbs. They're everywhere. These little red, it's a type of freesia.
Oh yeah.
And they just seed themselves all over the garden. They're everywhere. And everywhere you see these little red bulbs, these little red flowers everywhere. But if you look at it online, they say it's not hardy. But it's grown into basically a weed here. It's pretty crazy. That's a bulbine, the last name, Africosa? Yeah. Orange, the orange one and the yellow one. I'm not a big fan of the yellow one.
Again, it's got that dragon.
Yeah.
To the leaf.
They say it's not overly that hardy. I've lost it before in colder winters, but there's always been a little piece of it that survived, and it's just regrown from that piece every time. It's been completely cut down about twice. So yeah, it's a bit on the borderline, but there's something here which is very interesting. This little shrub here. Do you know what that is?
Is it some kind of magnolia?
No. It's something that you eat.
No, I don't know what it is. What is it?
Avocado.
Oh God, is it?
There's an avocado tree, yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, grown from a avocado stone.
Oh my God, right.
Yeah, just a short ball avocado.
And is that gone through the winters as well?
2 winters now. Yeah. And they say, oh, you can't grow avocados in the UK, but here we go. It's doing okay. It's put on a lot of growth this year, actually.
Do you think you'll never get any fruit?
I'm never going to say never to. It's one of those things that if it happens, it happens. I didn't think it'd even survive.
That looks quite good.
Yeah. We do our thing for wildlife here, we've got a bird bathroom. We do have some bird feeders here, but the rats keep on getting them, so we had to stop it.
And the fan?
Yeah, they're brilliant. I've got 3, but the big one and that one are the ones that have done the best. Fordiophyton fabrii.
With an F?
With an F, yeah. It's like a member of the sort of same family as a Tibicina, but they're supposed to be hardy. It survived last year in the greenhouse, unheated, so just cold, and it came back absolutely fine.
Cool.
So I'm hoping it should, and people say it's hard to about -6, so it should be right here.
What's it normally go to? Yeah. Or what?
I mean, this particular spot, I don't think it really gets a frost back here next to the house. No, not really. In the main part of the garden, yeah, we get frost and stuff.
Yeah.
But the lowest we really get is about -3, -4. And that's cold, and it's not very prolonged either.
Yeah.
The avocados, and I've got a clivia down there as well. That's the clivia, yeah. Which again is just a house palm. People say it isn't very hardy, but it survives. And that's been out for 2 winters now again.
Cool.
Here you've got the banana. And we don't protect the bananas here, they just get left. And they come back each year. Yeah. All I do really is just wait for the frost to completely like blacken the leaves and just snap the leaves down, just tie them to the stems, just to make it look a bit more neater, really. And then that's it. It comes through. And the good thing is as well, because sometimes if you get like a mild spell during the winter, it will start pushing out leaves. So it can start growing mid-winter and you get a bit of green on it, and you get another frost and it cuts down. But I suppose if you wrap them up, you don't get that bit of regrowth during the winter.
Yeah.
And I suppose at least if it's regrowing during the winter, it's still photosynthesizing. So it's still putting energy back into it during the winter. I don't know if that makes much of a difference to it, but it does seem to be good.
Yeah.
It's a Butia capitata. What do they call it now? Because there's a whole lot of confusion about it. If it was capitata or odorata. Odorata, I think. I don't know, they've put a lot of like confusion into it, but
So
it's the silvery one.
where are you getting your... So say, for example, when the names update, which you seem quite on top of,
Yeah.
where are you learning of that? When you say there's some confusion, is that most like scientific journals or what?
A bit of that, a bit of just people arguing on the internet.
Okay.
And yeah, also have the plant review, which comes through, which is like
okay.
the, I think it's like RHS kind of thing. It used to be called the Plantsman, they changed it to the plant review.
All right.
And they've got a bit at the back of that, like a bulletin about all the names that get changed and stuff. So try and keep on top of it as best as possible. But
seems to do better than most, I would
yeah.
say.
My whole life just revolves around plants, really. It's
Nothing wrong with that.
so yeah, this plant here, this is a coria. This is the Australian fuchsia. But this one
yeah.
has started flowering already. This is Marion's marvel, and it will flower from now right through the winter, right up until sort of April.
Oh, nice.
But it's only just starting to flower. But it will be covered.
Yeah.
It will be absolutely caked in them flowers all winter long.
That's really good.
It is beautiful. It's such a great winter plant.
I guess because the garden's so close to the house, you probably do come out quite a bit in the winter. Because a lot of people, I don't think they do.
Yeah.
You probably want to check in your greenhouse.
Oh yeah, I check here all the time.
Yeah.
Even in the winter, I mean, there's stuff in flower. There's stuff happening.
Yeah.
You've got the tetrapanax here, which is starting to bud up.
Oh yeah.
And produce. Hopefully, we'll get quite late frost this year, so I can actually see the flowers. Maybe.
I can't think I've ever seen the flower.
No, they sort of flower
Are they
like
white?
December time. They are white, like a fatsia flower, like white sort of thing.
Yeah, it looks like.
But yeah, because they're so late in the year, they just usually get frosted before they really develop into something. But my mum's one, because my mum's got a pup from. So the original plant was over there. Then I moved a bit over to there. Then I moved a bit over to here. So it's got to around the garden. So it's never really got. If I've had grown tetrapanax for years, I've never actually let it get that big. I've always just changed my mind about it and gone, no, I'm going to move it somewhere else. But my mum's one, because she had a pup from mine.
Yeah.
This is like quite a few years back, and hers is starting to get some real chunk on it now. And hers flowered. I think it's a couple of years ago. We didn't get frost till like January, so it was in flower in December, with all these beautiful sort of big sprays of white flowers.
Oh wow.
It is quite nice. The plant has not really grown for its flowers, but they are quite nice. And
Nicer than obviously as well.
yeah, definitely. Got the waggy palm. That was it's just a self-seeded fatsia. Yeah, just self-seeded. I've tried digging it out, but it's just all between the cracks and stuff. So
Yeah, you end up killing it.
yeah, it's just so even exotic plants just self-seed. Actually, I've got some self-seeded setaria down here. I just noticed before you came.
Oh yeah.
And that's the palm grass. It's just seeded itself
From somewhere.
from here, yeah, just from here, and it's just it's one of the benefits of having a milder climate is you do get sort of exotic weeds.
Begonia luxuria.
No, yeah, that goes inside. Yeah,
Okay.
that goes inside. I did try one out before. It did come back, but it didn't really do much.
Oh, okay.
It didn't really get to a nice size, and then the following winter just died off. Yeah, it doesn't stay.
And then your bamboo you keep in a pot.
Yeah, it's just a little bamboo in the pot. A little bit of that. I bought it just to cover the bins.
Yeah.
I just wanted something to cover the bins, so it's just a little Phlogissia I thought would be quite nice. Yeah, this factory here, this is the polycarpa. I think it's just the kind of, yeah, it's lovely. Really nice. It gets a lot of problem with capsid bug.
This is me getting it wrong because I can't.
More 5 fingers, but yeah, it's green fingers. Yes, that's one. Yeah, I think it's budding for a flower actually, which is quite. I've never had it flower before, so it's quite interesting. This euphorbia is a very rare euphorbia. It's euphorbia. It goes like a tree with these sort of really quite tall stems and quite an open sort of habit. It's Euphorbia stygiana, subspecies Santa Maria, and it comes from one island off the Azores where it's actually critically endangered. There's less than 60 plants of it left in the wild. It's doing quite well in cultivation though. You can pick it up. It's not. But yeah, this is. Yeah, it's quite similar to the other sort of like stygiana, but yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's that sort of very same family. Got a fern growing through there. Cool. So yeah, even I notice things all the time, just little things that have flowered or just started to grow. Or you got the begonia. That's the good old hardy begonia. I've had that for years, and it's spread over to this side of the path now. So it's like a little impassable area of begonia. So this is it's just a tree fern trunk that I've stuck a Bilbergia into. This is the variegated Bilbergia nutans. But yeah, Bilbergia nutans is a great plant. It grows, I've got clumps of it all over the place because it's just hardy, it's evergreen, and it's got nice flowers in the spring. Sort of pink kind of bracts. Almost looks like little shrimps. It's great plant. And it just grows everywhere. You stick it in a log. I've got I didn't show you actually, I've got the washing pole. Oh, this is another plant you don't see very often. This is Newly's coral. But it seems hardy enough for us here. But yeah, it's just like a sort of little Malvaceae family kind of thing, but absolutely abundant. It's flowered all summer long with these little red flowers.
Yeah.
And it's billowed itself all the way across this palm. So nice. It's a great plant. I mean, people don't really grow it very often. I don't know why. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's part of what it is really. I think you often, as a professional gardener and stuff, you often see a lot of the same kind of plants in all the gardens. Yeah. And where I worked at like the wholesale nurseries as well, it's always just the same stuff. It's just Choisy Tonata or Cuba, just the common old stuff. And you get bored of it. So you want to grow stuff that's different. Yeah. And then you grow this stuff. And sometimes, yeah, you grow something and this thing here, I picked up thinking, yeah, this is really rare, really unusual. It's a Haplopappus species. It flowered, and it's just like a daisy without petals. I thought it was rubbish. It was down there, so I've ripped it out. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it now. It's boring. But some things you grow and you think, why are people not growing this? So this thing here is a washing pole.
Oh, yeah.
This is climbing Alstroemeria, Bamaria acutiflora.
Wow. Where'd you get that from then? Because I've never seen that.
Krug Farm? Kangaroo?
Okay.
I can't quite remember. Yeah, and obviously I've put this is another Bilbergia here. This is a Cryptbergia, which goes between a Bilbergia and a this. I've got some different air plants on here. And like a little Echeveria there as well. This one died, I don't know why, but
looks cool.
Yeah.
Really
they're just in pockets of coir matting with soil in. I've just wired it in with chicken wire and it's all growing. But yeah, this is the washing pole. We've got a little hook there. And then the washing line just comes from here.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
And then just hooks on. Like that. You hang your washing out.
There you go, folks. That's what you need to do.
That's what you need to do. Yeah, it's about making the most of every little bit of space, really.
Yeah, totally.
Because this was just like a boring old scaffold pole, as you can see. So you had the scaffold pole there, and then I wrapped the coir in it, wrap chicken wire around that, and then just want to keep adding to it until it just becomes like a complete sort of vertical garden.
That's a really good idea. But also, even bearing in mind chicken wire and coir, it doesn't look ugly.
No.
Like if you describe that, you might think, oh, that's not ugly.
Yeah.
But it actually looks. I mean, it looks.
And it's cheap as well. I don't do things. I don't spend a lot of money on stuff really, on parts or anything, because it's. I'd rather spend the money on the plants. That's what my passion is really. So for stuff like this, it's about doing it cheap. It's about doing it cheap and also make it look good.
Yeah. Well done. Credit for that then. Should we do the questions? Yeah.
If you have questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
I hope you enjoyed this walk around with Callum, kindly showing us his many and varied plants. Stay tuned for a follow-up video where Callum gives some deep answers to some more in-depth questions. Many thanks, plant fans. See you soon.